Y'all want some more?
Yeah.
I'm allergic to microphones, y'all. Loud mouth, for real. So, here we go. Somebody told me I should let go of this poetry thing. They said my intellect is incredible, and I should be focused on other things. They said if I haven't made it via word of mouth by now, I should seriously consider putting this mic down and picking up my last quill pen, dip it in the inkwell, and lift it only to begin finishing my lines, suggesting I should write my last piece. And I should rehearse it hard so I can deliver it fluently and find an open mic to spit this long-awaited, highly anticipated poetic finale and then bow gracefully. Content with the knowledge that I was a contributor to the growth and development of spoken word poetry in the 21st century. Then go home and pop in a copy of the very first CD I ever recorded, Soul of a Warrior, and sit down, relax, and breathe. Grab a bite to eat and maybe a little something to drink. And then they said that I should scorch my crib notes, and store my writing material, and toss my ballpoints, my bics, my gels, my felt tips in the garbage disposal. That's it. Que sera, whatever will be. Will be the death of me, y'all. You see, I'm a spoken word artist. And I saliva colored verbal frescoes on cerebral Sistine chapels for the love of it. And frankly, I'm not ready to write my Paul Goodnight yet. I'm not the norm, man. I still rock well. And when others fall back and writer's block, I fall back on the block to cultivate the grassroots. That's why I can reap the harvested fruit from the seeds that I've sown. Never did I burn my bridges, because all it takes is a U-turn to bring me home again. And that's for real talking. I really walk these poems. So picture me walking without poems. That's a blank canvas, an empty frame, an unused brush. That's some wasted paint. That's a dead poet. Society lost one, but I ain't the one. I ain't finished yet. Just like that choreographer who inspires young hopefuls by day. Then at night, she puts on her Nikes and tap shoes and she ties them jokers up tight and then she practices. Until Luna gives way to Amun-Ra's light and the street lights go dark.
Right.
Woo! Until the salsa is Kama Sutra like a semi-erotic work of art. Until the moonwalk is as smooth as the king of pop. Yo, she just got to dance. Y'all don't understand. This is in the soul. I got to spit these poems. I'm a bard. Until I'm burnt out, my muse is charred and my arteries grow hard. Until carpal tunnel syndrome and I can't hold a pen. Until I'm on life support, my heart burned and I'm sipping on some IV fluids. I'm damn near comatose, my tongue numb, and I'm blind to the ways of mankind. My best years behind this penman akin to Benjamin Button. And not a drop of saliva is left in my mouth, only cotton. These poems are the fabric of my life. I wear them. MJ like. Gloved up over these 5 vowels that resemble my fingertips. I crack my knuckles and I swear to God they sound like every one of 21 consonants. And if you look at my palms closely, they're multisyllabically imprinted. I keep a piece up my sleeve prepared for an impromptu performance. Poetically, I stay well dressed. Verse and cadence buttoned up to my neck. I feel each piece in my chest.
All right?
Yeah. Like a laid off, out of work, asthmatic, with no inhaler, on the verge of having an attack. This poem right here. This is my gasp for breath, my last dollar spent for my last cash paycheck. I'll be dead broke without this. It's just that serious. No, for real though. I got black and blue ink stains on the inside of my pockets, for real. That's a telltale signs of a wordsmith. I'm a script mason. This is my skill set. This is what I do. See, words in my bricks and pens in my tools. I build sentence structures that's going to stand the test of time. Line for line, circle C, all copyrights reserved by me. This poem right here is mine. For all you lying as plagiarists, infringe on my civil liberties if you want. I will murder your monologue, throw rocks and bury your manuscript. Surrender to the literary police and plead the First Amendment. Privileged to make your acquaintance. Let me introduce myself. My name is Warrior. I'm a griot, but you can call me a poet. Yeah.